Jeff and Lex,
so we back at it again. Hey, Monday night, so we back at it again.
Hey, tell your friends that we back at it again. Hey, 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 hey. What's up, y'all? What it do? It is your girl Lex D MUA. This is my boy
Jeffrey Taylor from JeffreyShowLive.
And we are back with another episode.
The final
review of Love and Hip Hop. This time Hollywood Part 3, because Mona had to drag this season out for as long as she could.
You didn't enjoy it?
No, it was a weak season with a whack ending. Like, no. And we didn't need no Part 3 either. Like,
I felt like everyone got to tell their story. Jason Lee, Mickey
right,
Monday.
and I'm like, normally we don't do that. They be cutting a lot of stuff out in the reunions, like stuff that we actually want y'all to talk about. Y'all always cut it out in the reunion, and this time y'all put everything in the reunion, and it was like unnecessary. It was too much back and forth. Really, I should have had some closed captions because it was hard to hear what folks was saying. People talking from the background, like it was just a lot, and I really did not like it.
The best friend guy, he was still doing his interview.
Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall.
And I love Kendall, but I feel like one or two things. He should have either been on the stage, co-hosted with Nina, or he should have just been a host. I did not like the whole back and forth deal. Like, I felt like that was unnecessary. We were missing things that were going on stage. I didn't like seeing the whole background. I guess what they were trying to get a background feel. Yep. But I didn't like that. What did you think?
I actually have a problem with that. To be honest, on my end, I actually thought it was funny seeing how people interact. I feel like people are more bold, not on stage, so it was funny seeing how people was reacting backstage, and get into it a little bit later. But Zell and Paris backstage was funny to me, so I like stuff like that. I like Mama G doing all that.
What she said, GG Mom.
I never heard anything like that before.
Girl, goodbye.
I don't know. Did you want to talk about everything though? My bad. Did you want to talk about? Oh, really?
I mean, not really, but we can do whatever. I'll just be honest, y'all.
So we picked up the episode with Brittany B and Paris still going at it, and we don't have to dive into it too much, but they do some low blows, and I think that's where the subtitles where we wanted it, because like what low blows was really. I know that Zell said the mother. He jumped in.
Zell, like always, jumped in. I feel like in this situation, he was no need for him to jump in.
He never needs to jump in.
Right, because Brittany B done got no man, but like whatever. But
he said they're gonna teach people how to be best friends. Maybe we need to sign up. How to be good friends.
I already know how to be a good friend. And
they
are not good friends. We can teach them how to be good friends. But what they do, no.
Oh man, I feel like they what's the word? They ignite each other. What is the word? Fuel one another.
Yeah, that toxic energy.
Yeah, nobody's like the J-Bug of the friendship.
Oh, chill.
J-Bug came in at the end of this scene, and it was kind of like we embarrassing ourselves.
He sure did.
And I feel like Mona gonna fight.
Probably. I mean, I like J-Boo. I feel like J-Boo need to come back.
That energy on
he need to come back and maybe need to pull some stuff out his storyline. I don't know.
Tia Marie said she coming back.
They tried to make something
got
between him and
Tia
April. Marie, so
April was rolling her eyes at Bug.
Of course, like.
And we know Moniece isn't coming back.
Yeah, I mean
there's layers. There's layers.
Anything, but they pulled, who was it? Somebody off stage. I think it was Paris.
Paris and Zell.
They pulled Paris, off the stage, and like Brittany B is still on the stage talking.
Yes.
And they pulled her away.
Brittany got a lot of reunion time when you look back at it. She got a lot.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but I think that's when they went backstage and her and Zell were crying.
Why though?
There was a lot of crying going on. I don't understand
this
why.
episode was like a crying reunion. There was a lot of emotion.
And it made no sense to me whatsoever. But it was backstage and she was like, I don't want to bring him down because I'm arguing with this girl and it made me look bad. It made him look bad.
But she still wanted to fight.
She said, you know, I just feel like he shouldn't even have to come into it or whatever.
And
he was like, well, that was my friend. I'm like, no, you don't know. I don't understand where people get this concept. They have to feel like they have to jump in their friends' battles. Like, Jeff could be beefing with whoever. I'm not finna jump in there because that's not my battle to fight.
Or even make it a fight either. I would be trying to diffuse you if you wasn't. I would be like, yo, kind of like, not like you're embarrassing yourself, but you're above this. Like, saying you have other things to do opposed to... Of course, it's the show, but in real life, like
Right.
nobody's in. But the reason why I'm talking about in real life because people do that in real life.
Yeah, they do.
They do that, and that's why I was kind of like, I'm not about to do that. Like, I'm not about to instigate you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna instigate my friend, or I'm not going to jump in and fight people that ain't done nothing to me. Like, yes, you my friend, and obviously I'm be like, dang, that person messed up, but whatever that relationship is, that between you and that person. Whatever the beef is, whatever the anger is, whatever. But like you said, I'll be trying to diffuse it and be like, well, come on, friend. Like, I don't know what it is between y'all two, but you don't need to be doing that time on the street. You looking, make yourself look bad. You got a better image, and it's like, we come on.
Right.
Let's stop it.
You have to
I wouldn't be
associate
throwing,
yourself with that person, be
and
friends with that
insults.
person, but you also don't need to
Yeah.
like how Zell was like doing major low blows throughout the entire season.
Yo, we're talking about the girl mama don't love her, and they were just saying everything about Brittany B. Like, I mean, I don't really like the girl either, but it's just too much. Like, way too much for me.
We get into Brittany B a little bit more since she's still on stage, and I thought that the interesting part was the K Michelle.
Oh yeah.
What was up with that? Like, I guess, like you said, the same story. Nobody's really friends.
Kind of seems like it's the same thing with Brittany B. Brittany B seems to work with somebody in the studio, and then she thinks they friends. Also, I also feel like Kay was just telling the real about what be happening backstage. Kay was like, cause she. It was I forgot how Kay got pulled in. I think
because they asked her opinions on Moniece's and April non-existent tour.
Yes, and then the scene where Brittany B was singing with them, and she also asked if she think Brittany B was accreditable.
And she said
no.
And everybody was like, what?
And then she said, oh well, that's shocking that you say that because I thought you and Brittany B were like friends. And Kay said straight up, she's like, we not friends. She said she came in to shoot the scene, and it was like, we supposed to be friends. She was only in there for 30 minutes, and then Brittany B was like, no, but I helped you write or whatever, and Kay was like, what did you write? And then Brittany B was like, you was late. She was like, yeah, I can be late for my own session that I paid for, and we were shooting at night, and so no matter if I was late or not, you still did not write anything for me. Basically, I just got on this camera and just said you are my friend before the point of this show. So basically, Kay was just saying that the girl not her friend, like what all these people do.
And it really makes you think, as we talk about New York a little bit, we was talking about a scene with Rich, and it makes you just think about everything when Kay breaks that fourth wall, or is it third? Is it third or fourth?
It's fourth.
When she breaks that fourth wall. Like,
yeah, so
I like that you kept it real, but now, Kay, you have me doing what you always like. Is this real? It's the love.
I cannot. But yeah, so that right there should
we
show
already
that
gave
it's
our
fake.
thoughts on the tour. I don't think that we need to dive into Moniece and April.
Nah.
I do think that
I feel like we're rehashing same thing. We just talked about them in part 1 and part 2. Why do we need to talk about them again in part 3?
But Jason did defend her as the event planner.
Who? Brittany B?
Yeah, he did say that.
Oh, we back on Brittany B. Oh.
Just to wrap it up. Like,
I mean, again,
they didn't let it get too bad.
That's not music though. That's event planning. That's not.
Because he was looking it up a little bit.
I was trying to look it up. But also this is on Wikipedia. So Wikipedia, you can write anything you want. It says on Wikipedia that she is Grammy nominated and that she has accreditations or associated creds with Kanye West, Tyga, Bad Baby.
Some major names. Oh, she did mention Bad Baby on the show.
The only person I really see where they had actual proof that she was in a picture with that person holding a platinum record thing was Bad Baby.
She said she was
But I didn't see her no pictures with Kanye. I ain't seen no pictures with Tyga. I ain't seen no pictures with John Legend. That was another person they had down. I didn't see no pictures there because I was trying to see what was facts, what was wrong. Because she kept saying that I'm on this song. Everybody kept saying, well, what song? What is the song? What are you nominated for? Like, Lyrica, she is nominated, and she's on, like, if you look at, I forgot what song she wrote for Beyonce, but her name is on there. It says it, like, on the song. So, I don't know. But, in the truth.
And it did end with Lyrica and Brittany B going at it at the end of that scene, even.
Oh,
Lyrica throwing her shoe and just going to the back.
It just seemed like everybody was just piling up on Brittany B because she was fighting with Perry, then she fighting with her, and then she fighting with Kay.
She held her own though for me to be attacked by so many.
She did. Now I will. She didn't let it phase her.
She didn't cry.
She didn't cry. She didn't lose it. She wasn't really trying to fight. She didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you." She was.
And she kind of owned up as much as she did for flexing. It's kind of like when you get caught flexing too much. Like K. Michelle says, you doing it for the camera. You doing it. She really didn't deny it. You gotta say Kay ain't friends with nobody, and you kind of did
right.
Slick
she kind of tried to
like
slide
that,
it out,
like,
but girl, we know what the truth is.
Yeah.
This for sure.
Yeah, and now Lyrica was telling the truth.
Yeah.
That's what I got. It was like a reliable backup.
Right.
Now you did it before, you probably did it again.
Right. Like,
now you look crazy. Now she don't need to come back now.
I already didn't want her to come back. That's true. She really don't need to come back.
Sees it. Oh man.
Pretty much. But anyway, next topic.
Immature a little bit.
Which I don't again, why were they on here?
I don't really have too much to say, honestly.
They didn't even spend time on them. It was like 5 minutes. We showed the clip. Saw everything that happened. Saw Brittany and Ray just talking about, literally, they just talked to Marcus Houston. They didn't even talk to the other two guys about anything. It was like, yeah, we like being on tour together. It's cool being on tour with your boys. What was there to talk? They didn't talk about nothing else with them. I'm like, what was the point of even bringing these people to this reunion? You didn't even really talk to them. Like, I was like, oh.
But an interesting thing that I got from it is that J Book did ask Tia Marie to be on that Mature tour. Would you have been here for?
I mean, I only know one song by Tia.
What song is that?
I had no daddy around when I was growing up.
That's why I'm wild enough.
That's the only one I know.
She had a song before that. I do know Sponsor though for me.
I don't know that.
Sponsor, he goes and yeah, it was. I could see if you didn't know that.
I don't know that. But, so shocker. The thing that she was almost on the level of Rihanna.
Who was the third person? A Marie T.
Oh yeah, just show you like how close you can be to fame.
Yeah, and then I felt like that definitely had an effect with her downward depression.
Oh yeah, to be that close that I could have.
Now you see Rihanna.
Right, like taking over the world like that could have been me.
And the interesting thing about that as well is that it shows that Rihanna's been through things with her money and accounting and everything. But it's that everybody goes through something. Sometimes you just have to go through your thing because Rihanna got all that fame and then she lost it with money, but luckily she got it all back.
I'm about to say that's not a great analysis.
But I'm just saying she went through something. Not Tia Marie looking good too.
She is, but she's not on Rihanna's level.
I mean, everybody not gonna be on everybody's level though.
Right, but I'm saying like they were so like back in the day or when
they was something.
They were like neck and neck. It's like
she even like Tia Marie more back then actually.
That's what I'm saying. Like she was this close to being like signed. Like, you know, it's just crazy how luck of the job works. But anywho.
What you think of the J Bug and Jarrell and Tia?
Oh, I actually kind of like them together. I thought he was with his baby mama though.
I thought he was with Omarion's.
No, they said back in the day he slept with Omarion's mama. That don't mean he ain't doing it now. I think they cute together. They were trying to hint at. I like that for a storyline next season. I think it's cute.
And then bring Miss Nikki baby so she can talk about it with
right. I wouldn't mind. I hope they bring her back because, you know, apparently Tierra Marie and him, they on a first name basis. Like, she don't even call him J-Boo. She call him what?
Jarrell.
Jarrell?
He look like a Jarrell.
That's his real name? Yeah, he do look like a Jarrell.
Jarrell.
He's still fine.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mickey Monday storyline.
Yeah, I
didn't
like,
know he broke up.
I forgot. I told y'all that I had a feeling that this relationship was not real.
Was the love real?
I cannot
with everything that's happening with his ex-girlfriend. Like, well, look at the time. She probably just like, I don't got time for this. That's probably how she was.
Oh, slick.
Yeah, like I don't got time.
Probably. I don't know. I just think it was weird because, like I said, I had never seen Slick with him before. Even though, like I said, when I did check out the Instagram page, like he was on there. So I don't know if it was like one of those things where they were like just friends and like he just asked her, be like, "Hey, yo,
not you doing my boy like,
hey, pretend to be my girlfriend on the show." You know what I'm saying? We write this storyline.
Has that ever happened to you?
Wait.
Has anyone ever put you in that position?
What kind of position?
A guy that's been a friend. Oh, never mind.
What you mean?
That's been like friends with you, be cool, and then be like, be my girl or something.
Oh, asked me to be his girl?
Like that setting that you was just describing.
Like pretend?
Well, not pretend, but like genuine. Like, since theirs were genuine, like genuine. Has somebody ever?
Oh yeah, I had like a guy friend, like,
Yeah.
like he's like, oh well, I want to let you know that I like you.
Yeah, I can see that.
I want to be with you, whatever.
I can see that.
But I don't feel like that's how it went down between me and my nigga Slick though. But that's how it happened.
I just don't see it. It's hard because I just don't see Slick waste of time. She got so much money.
Right, and
I
her
didn't know she had
baby
a
daddy
child.
is fine. Way finer than Mickey
I just don't see
Monday.
her waste of time.
Even though Mickey Monday, when I was like, you know what, he kind of cute. I think you don't think he kind of cute. You don't see it?
I just don't see it. He Caucasian, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I
I know they don't white like boys either, but I felt like he was nice looking. I think he has really nice eyes. I'm surprised that they brought Trisha in.
Right.
I guess, you know, Akon got her on lockdown right now.
Right.
Him and 5 Wild, because it was weird, because it was like he was talking about people and they weren't there. So that was just strange. They were talking about situations and stuff, and he was saying, like...
Anything not Quavo when we goes. I don't know
right.
if that's where you was going with it.
No, I was going to say he was telling, you know, again, how he turned down the thing on Empire. And I'm like...
Oh, yeah, the Empire joint. That was funny.
That was weird. Even though now that I... Like, Tom Hanks' son, for the only role that I see that Mickey Monday probably would have been playing was played by Tom Hanks' son. So I can't see Nikki being on that role. But, you know, I don't know. But anyway...
He's giving him free game and everything.
Who?
Brittany B.
Free game.
And J Boog about, you know...
Yeah. So he was saying that apparently at that scene where Fizz had introduced to that some A&R dude, he was saying that like, it was going good, that he got a song in the works with the Migos and one song with Quavo. But, you know, I guess it's not been finalized yet, because it's not available. I looked. It was not available on Apple Music. But he was saying, like, you know, at this point, like, he really wants the deal so bad that he wanted to sign over half of his percentages. And they was like, whoa. Now they was like, hey, no, you don't want to do that, because once you get off a tour or once you get off, you know, promoting this or whatever, you still want to have residual coming in from that. Like a lot of artists, you know, do. Like, that's how people who made music 20, 30 years ago, that's how they still get a check now. Like, anytime that song is played or whatever, they get a residual off of that. They get paid every time. Or anytime it's streamed, they get money off of that. So, like, they were trying to tell them, like, that's how you really gonna make it easy. That's how you gonna make your money. But if you sign over that, all is gonna go to them. And they were trying to, you know, put them on game and be like, you know, even Marcus was like, you know, no, you don't want to do that, you know, just keep working hard, because once he was saying, all I need is the eyes on me, you know, after that, they was like, yeah, you can get the eyes on you, but then after that, you're going to have to wait till the next one come up instead of getting paid off of your residuals, which is facts. It sounds smart to me, you know. I'm glad that they, you know, sat down, had a little talk to him like that.
You got your back, Mickey. Everybody had his back.
Yeah, I think for the most part, about like Mickey, I wouldn't mind seeing Mickey back next season. I just need him to have a different storyline than I'm broke. That's it. But I like him as a person. He seemed chill. I'm gonna need him to do better. Maybe bring back Trisha Ann for his storyline. I know you like Trisha Ann. She was alright. At first I thought she was.
Trisha Ann come back for me.
Yeah, I feel like that would be funny.
And I would like to see him single too.
Yeah, like finding love, being single. I think that'd be cute. Good look for him. So anyway, let's move on.
We got 2 major things left. I really don't have too much for Jason Lee. I was gonna skip over, but I at least want to say his name.
It was straight. He was rehashing everything about his dad and his brother passing, and how, you know, he did feel love. He broke down and cried during his bit. But at least, like I said, like when Jason cried, it was for a reason. Like, he was talking about his mother passing away. Like, he just didn't randomly bust into tears. Like, he was like talking about his mother passing away and saying how he had to forgive her, you know, because I felt like she was doing the best that she could do better as a kid. You know, you don't really understand like how hard it is as a parent, because he was like, well, the best you can do, the best you could have done was like take me away from the people that were hurting me, but not realizing like all the stuff that his mama probably had to go through, like trying to, because he could, I mean, yes, he was living with people that was hurting him, but he could have been homeless. He could have been on the street. So just reflecting and thinking about things like that, and I think, you know, for some people, like on the stage, just help them put things in perspective.
A big one is A1 and Lyrica, which not too much happened, but a lot happened. Not too much was said, but a lot happened in my opinion.
I was so lost, y'all.
It was like a lot was happening, but
nobody was explaining.
None of it.
I don't know how this
it was
was
crying.
The edits was so weird, y'all. The editing was so weird.
It was crying. A1 eyes was red. A1 didn't go after his wife.
Yeah, like they were talking. A1 and Lyrica like arguing like back and
they
forth,
were arguing.
back and forth, and then they show clips of them last year versus this year on the show, and like next thing you know, like I forgot what Nina asked Lyrica, but she asked Lyrica a question, and Lyrica answered it and was like, of course I can't remember what she was saying. She was saying like she wants stuff to work out,
right?
But she just don't know whatever. And then she asked A1, and A1 just goes silent. And in the background, you got Lyrica G talking to him, and she was like, "Look at him." He's like, he keeps trying to act like he's the victim, but he's not even focusing on like what he's done to his wife. Like, my daughter's the one that's hurt, but instead of him reflecting on her being hurt, he just reflecting on his hurt. And at the same time, I kind of understand that, because it's like I think sometimes we forget that men can hurt too, and that men, even though they don't show, they're very sensitive creatures, and like they don't like to show it or admit it that things get to them. And so he like so I can see both sides of the coin on that part. But this thing, he just starts crying. Everyone just starts crying. Like I don't even know why. And then Lyrica just boo-hoo sobbing. She's like, and then like she gets up and she dramatically leaves. We got producers coming in trying to get her. Lyrica G in the background crying. Like it was like, what? Like, why is everybody crying?
And then when they come back, Lyrica,
yes,
everybody's like laying right here.
Yo, yeah. And so they talking, and then
it's the weirdest thing.
While she's gone, I feel like this is me personally. I feel like any husband, like if you see your wife crying, you should go run after her. Like he just sat there and was just crying.
Let us know what y'all think about that. That's a good question. If your wife is leaving,
if your significant other is hurt,
in general,
like when you run after them, like you would like no matter what, like if you see you're both upset or you're both crying, like you need to be the one consoling her. But he was just sitting there crying. So the producer bring her back and she's like, y'all talk. Like you shouldn't have to have nobody be like that. Like y'all grown behind adults. Like you should go to your wife and be like, baby, I don't want to see you cry like this. Like, let me handle it. What can I, like, that's the type of energy you should be on. He just sat there and was just crying, and she sat down, and then Nina was like, well, is there anything we can do to help y'all? Is there anything we can do for whatever? He doesn't say anything, y'all. He just sits there. He's like this at the chair, and then Lyrica just goes, and then everybody was like, "Oh, what? Stop giving life to this toxic relationship. This is a mess." Like, oh,
it's like everybody wants them to win,
right? And it's like, why? Stop rooting for it. It's just not a good relationship. Like
everybody's like, I know he loves, I know she loves it. Everybody all
right. Through the drama, we can tell that you guys love one another, and you.
I was like, did y'all see what I just saw?
Did y'all not see the flashbacks what they just said to each other just because somebody cried?
How they did communicate, and she all of a sudden saying it can work out,
right?
Forgiveness. I'm like, he haven't said nothing.
He never shows it, and you keep saying it, but yet and still.
He did say something though.
Oh yeah, he did say sorry at the end. He after she like hugged up on him or whatever. He was like, I'm sorry for what I put you through. He said, what? He said, I'm gonna try to get closer to God.
And then Mama Juice got both of them.
Right. I mean, yes, I do believe, relationship.
That was a good. You can't go wrong with that.
You can't.
You really can't.
You can't never hate on nobody that's like, I'm getting closer to God. You can't never get mad at that. So it's like, but it's like, is it one of the things just a cop out, or do you really mean that? But because I feel like, yes, getting closer to the Lord and building your relationship with Jesus is the utmost importance. I feel like that's the most important. That's the foundation of any relationship. Honestly, before you even try to be with a partner, you need to make sure that, you have a good foundation with the Lord first. And then you meet somebody else with a good stable foundation, and y'all can build upon y'all foundation of y'all relationship together. But without the Lord, without something solid, the rock to stand on, how can your marriage or anything else flourish? But that's just me. But that's how I feel. Because I'm like, shouldn't you been with the Lord? But anyway, he said he gonna try to give the Lord. I feel like, yes, prayer and being closer to Jesus does help, but you also need therapy, okay? I definitely feel like they don't need to just try to work this out with one another. They definitely need, I don't think they need marriage boot camp. I don't think they need that. They need something more serious, like some for real therapy. But they need to do that. I feel like if they do that, maybe they get back together. Who knows, child? I mean, I ain't seen no divorce papers yet, but neither one of them has any pictures of either one of them. Like,
and they say they're not living together.
Yeah, they say not living together. And if you go on both of their Instagram pages, I don't know if they still follow each other or not. I didn't go that deep, child. I'm not gossiping the city. I'm not the shade room, but they definitely don't. They definitely like don't have no pictures of each other. Not even pictures with Ocean. They don't have like any pictures together, even like a family. So who knows? I don't really care.
There's two directions they could go. They can go with meeting the Tyra and finally be done with it, or the Rashida and Kirk and keep going. So.
That's true.
We just gotta see which direction.
Amina and Tara.
The kids.
Right, but they weren't even married. Like,
they kind of just abruptly stopped. I feel like the drama scale is just so intense. Like,
yeah, it's just too much. I feel like I don't know.
It's like, is it at its peak yet, or are they done?
So. Yeah, it's like you doing all that for what? For a check, like or whatever.
And the final piece, we say goodbye to Love and Hip Hop legend.
How do I say goodbye to what we had this month? Let's go to the end. It's too hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Perfect friend.
Bro, I'm the best Moniece.
Yeah, Moniece is
I get what you
fine.
mean with the bro and the girl. I use pronouns because I just use bro like.
Yeah,
but nevertheless, I'm Moniece. I am happy for them.
I feel like it's gonna be better for her mental health for
but
sure.
what about them checks though? We was a little concerned about when that income gonna come.
Like Kendall said, she taking a break, or is she gonna come back, or is she done forever?
Is she gonna take a Chrissy break, a Jocelyn break?
Right.
Because Chrissy's was much longer.
Right.
Jocelyn was a good minute too though. Can't even lie, Jocelyn was a good
like
minute.
They said, Tia Marina took her breaks and I came back. Look, I felt like
She was a little cute little break.
Right.
But she definitely coming back next season, rightfully so.
True. Has there anybody that left for Love and Hip Hop and really never came back that wanted to leave? Because Erica Mena made a whole stink about not coming back, and here she is. When she thought she was gonna marry Bow Wow.
Erica took a little break. Yep.
It wasn't even that long though, but now she back on. Now she back on New York. The one she said she left. But anyway,
They have her back too.
I think the only person that left and who said they wasn't gonna come back. I don't even think she said she wasn't coming back. Well, Cardi B, but she never said she was. She never said she was.
She never did say. I think that's how you win a lot of times in these in life in general. When you don't like put something down, be like you just move on.
Yeah. I can't think of
you don't down it. I feel like Cardi B is not embarrassed of the platform or anything, unlike how Erica was just saying screw it. And I think that Moniece is getting a proper send off because she's not even down in the platform either. Like she kind of said that it's she kind of opened up about it, but at the same time it wasn't like she took responsibility too, in my opinion too.
Yeah, I mean I think she was just saying like the edits. She was just like not happy with the edits. Like she was like I just want to promote my music and stuff, and they didn't, and they cut and edit. I mean, but that's what they do in these shows. But they was cutting and editing and just making these things seem the way it wasn't, and she just didn't like feeling the light. And I think that just again messes with her psyche. Because now she feels she got to defend herself. She has to make all these Instagram posts. I feel like it's just going to be healthy for her. Even if she does come back, I think it's just healthy for her to get herself together, like today we were saying at the end, And even Fizz came around and was like, just get yourself together, and I will take care of whatever you need. And I signed. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. We'll see that until you get mad again. But yeah, everybody said goodbye to Moniece or whatever.
She leaving on a good note, which is always good in my opinion. It's like leaving a job 2 weeks notice on a good note. She did it right.
It was good. So that was it on this season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Thank God season 6 is over with.
Yes. Favorite memory? Have one?
No, this season was not that memorable for me. Maybe when Apple Watts pulled her own wig off. Like nobody even pulled it
No
off.
Supper Bunny at the reunion.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, I think that my favorite memory was probably that another Apple Watch, which I wish I would have got way more of her this reunion.
Yeah.
But, just when she was getting her boobs done, I think that's the most
Oh
I've
yeah.
laughed the entire season. That
When
whole
she went to
scene was hilarious.
When she went to that dang
like it was like the market.
It's a part of the what's it called? A little strip, a plaza, like a little strip mall.
It was so funny watching that episode.
Yeah, that episode was funny when she was getting her boobs.
I was also concerned about laughing. Like I was legit like,
yeah, I was
this doesn't
concerned. Like, girl, that's not healthy, but
it all worked out. I guess.
I guess it was good, but it is what it is. It's a wrap on it. Do I look forward to season 7? Not really, but hey, those are apples. So we'll be back with another episode review of Love and Hip Hop.
New York.
Yeah, it's time for us to go to New York now. Let's talk about better things. All right, peace out, you guys. It's been me, your girl Lex DMUA, and this is my boy
Jeffrey Taylor for Jeffrey Show Live.
and we out.